Wha- 600 million? Okay. Okay. I reached my quota. Never mind. I thought I was going to like grind a little bit more. No, apparently. Oh, okay. All right. I'm hunting. I'm hunting. I'm hunting for this. There will be a mini boss coming in soon. I just need to stay in this map. How much XP do I need to reach another level? 132 billion. Eh. Adorable number. Can be done in a week. Anytime now, man. Anytime now. Oh, here we go. No. Okay. All right. How much XP is it so far? The 342. Make it 500 million, and then I'm off. Get the hell out of this area. Don't want to do it anymore. No, my skill. When will you appear? Anytime now. No, wait, I got my XP. I got my XP quota anyway. Okay, screw that. You know what? Screw that, screw that. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna have to try. The quest line is insane. Let's see. Complete this quest and you'll be immediately moved to the subspace of subconsciousness. Into the cutscene I go. It's time to accept the reality. Mercedes doesn't need me. If I can't have her, then I'll abandon her. I'm going to hide from everyone's memory. From Mercedes and everyone else. I'll make sure no one can find me. When night falls, I'm going to hide myself in the deepest parts of everyone's dream. She used her ability to control dreams to hide herself from everyone's memories. And she kept herself within the dream world that she'd created. She lost track of time. Oh, what happened there? Meanwhile, the terrible war resulted in the victory of the heroes. But they couldn't avoid the Black Mage's curse. The elves who shared the same destiny as their heroine Mercedes were also affected by her curse. Sleepy, I'm scared. Everything's going to be okay. We'll meet again. Promise me that we'll meet again. Even the strongest curse has to break down over time, like everything else. Something has to have happened. Something's wrong. Why do I have this bad feeling? Oh, she froze too. What the hell? Lucid was also affected by the long curse, with no words of solace or promises for the future. Lucid was frozen in ice, but her mind was wide awake. Death was more pleasant than her ability to control dreams. Beautiful LOL, I'm the queen of the elves. No one's happier than I am. My beloved people, they have absolute trust in me. Now, tell me how much you love me. Damn, that's sad. I can't stop dreaming. When I wake up, I'm inside the cold ice. This is my reality. I don't want to do this anymore. Waking up to this reality is too much to bear. But I won't last long before I go back to dreaming again. This is too much. I want this to be over. Please, somebody stop me. Any more schism? Yeah, there it is. I'm back. I need materials. I need to hunt the materials. I should have done this earlier. Dang it. But I only need 10, so it's not that big, not that big of a deal. Oh, okay, it's a shit box, never mind. Legit thought it's going to be something big. It's finished. Alright, here we go again. How long do I have to be stuck in here? Can't breathe. I can't take this anymore. Sob. Somebody, please help me. Anyone. Put an end to this nightmare. Boo! Boo! What's this? Some powerful force is pulling me. Where is it? The sound of the music's so good. There's someone else, and he's very close. What? Who are you? Oh no. I don't like the way your energy feels. But you could be the one whom I've been waiting for a long time. I want to see you more clearly. Can I get closer? Bro. Eternal life, vast knowledge, a new world. To Lucid, an elf who had never seen the world outside her village, ill will. Those words were terrifyingly attractive. An immeasurable ideal, the power to achieve it. Someone who had needed her ability. Without hesitation, Lucid held the hand that the Black Mage stretched out to her. Complete destruction. A new world. I've never thought of that. I can picture the things that I've never thought of before. I feel as if my head is going to explode with them.
마치 나를 무겁게 짓누르고 있던 무언가가 사라진 것만 같은 기분. 이게 바로 그분의 힘인가? 나를 완전히 채우고도 넘치는 힘이 느껴져. 그래, 난 여태껏 이 순간을 다시 태어날 때만을 기다려온 거야. 이제 내가 그리는 꿈은 현실이 될 거야.
What? It's finished? Is the schism disappear? Is it gone? No longer there? Oh! No! That's not what I wanted to press. Also, what the hell is this? There's another one. I should restore the thingy again, alright. Time to go back in. Hello! Give me all your resources. Yeah, I don't want to fight. I got a checklist to finish, man. Sarabada. The resistance will betray the alliance. That's ridiculous. Please calm down. Since you see beyond the gates of future are merely forged images of future, that doesn't mean they're not probable. What are you insinuating? Nothing. I just remembered what you said. We should consider all the possibilities. Now is not the time to fight with each other. Stop it. The alliance is agitated, just like I planned. Everything's going smoothly. Oh shit, she's the one who oh, okay. Even if they find out all this was nothing but an illusion, that won't clear their suspicion. The seeds of distrust have been sown. And when the seeds sprout, nightmare that are more real than reality will begin. Cool. Sir Black Mage, soon a new world will begin and our ideal will be brought to realization. I can't wait to see the new world you will create. What kind of place is it? I feel nothing. Wait. Is your ideal? There was nothing in the new world that the Black Mage showed to him. Even the Black Mage himself didn't exist in there. Lucid, for the first time since she became the commander of his legion, did something that he did not approve of. She built the city of eternal festivals in the Arcane River. Or?
여긴 슬픔도 괴로움도 없는 꿈의 도시. 달콤한 꿈은 곧 이 아케인 리버를 넘어 온 세상을 지배할 거야. 지켜내겠어. 비록 그분을 거스르는 일이 될지라도. 검은 마법사님, 자, 보세요. 이 루시드가 그려낸 신세계를.
It continues? There's more! Shit, I'm invested. Alright. Gotcha. Good to know. I guess I'll just clean up the cleaners and get the fragments. A rune appeared. Free it to bask in this power. No, thank you. Bro? Bro? There we go. One more. Oh god. Oh god. Man, I'll come back. One more. There we go. Huh? No drops. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's another one. Dream of Butterfly. Alright, here we go. This is the last one. Finally, Lachelle, my city of dreams is complete. Everything's ready. Soon. Oh? I'm in my dream space. Yeah, something's off. I better get out of here. Please! Master, where are you going, oh motherfucker? You're just a figment of my imagination. Be gone! Not anymore. And you're locked up inside your own dream. Chuckle. You'll stay with us from now on. Forever. Ah, don't worry. You won't get bored. We have an endless series of nightmares in store for you. Kick. What are you doing? Attend to your master. Now, let's go. No, I'm not going anywhere with you. Not now. I'm going to get out of here. Not now. I command you, be gone. You can't command me, or anyone else for that matter. You're locked inside your own nightmares. Forever. This can't be happening. Oh?
피부에 차갑게 닿는 느낌. 이건 현실이야. 그렇다면 방금 그것들은 분명 꿈이었어. 꿈이라면 모든 게 내 뜻대로일 텐데 어째서... 이런 거였군. 그래, 악몽이여. 날 마음껏 집어삼켜도 좋아요. 하지만 아직은 때가 아니에요. 위대한 나의 죽은 검은 마법사님의 마음을 돌려놓을 때, 그때까지만 얌전히 날 따라주시겠어요? 온 천지를 달콤한 꿈으로 뒤덮을 때까지.
Huh. That concludes her insanity. Alright, I'm done with this region. Time to move. Arcana. Bro. Bro. Can I at least move there? No? Now how about like this? What the? Oh. Whoops. So what does the quest want me to do here in this area again? Huh. Gotcha. Ooh, the music's so nice. It's so peaceful. Bro. There we go. Oh, nice. Oh, it's almost 9. Man. What is this? Instantly stronger. Really? Feel something in the dark energy. I wish to not stay here any longer. I don't want to. I really don't want to fight elite bosses for now. Oh, over here. Next. Hello, little Rockies. What is up? Oh, you guys are indestructible, eh? It's gonna take a while to get your material. Oh god, you're kidding me. Bro. Alright, let's do this. That should be all of it, right? There should be like 28 of them on the freaking field. Right? Eight more. Surely. This is enough. Bro. Oh, there we go. God. I don't want to go through this any further. You brought back the life. I'll give these to the leaf pipe. Let's hope the leaf pipe can come back to life this time. Oh, what the hell am I reading? With life, the leaf pipe recovered. Oh my god. Very briefly, but then went down again. No. Why? Is the leaf pipe really beyond recovery now? A wind spirit from afar flew in as the little spirit began to cry. You guys, is something wrong? Yee, windsurfing is so fun. I explained how the leaf pipe did not come back alive, even after receiving life. There's a saying from the flower. I think I heard something clear, bright pink, pretty. I can't really remember what it was. I'll have to listen to it again. But which flower was it? I can't remember that either. I don't know. The whispering flowers might know something. But since I have no idea which one, I'll have to listen to them one by one. Let's start with the whispering flower that are nearby. Will the flower really have an answer? What the fuck? That's a dialogue. Soon everything's going to wither away. You, me, all of us. Eee, pessimistic spirit. Can you say that again? Okay. I have to talk to the other flowers. How the fuck does that work? I see no flowers here, but that... Shit! The leaf pipe on the bright hill in the forest has withered. I'm so sad, said the person who told the news. Thank you for keeping me entertained while I'm at work. Oh, you're welcome. I mean, it's what I do, since I stream this. Will we be able to hear its beautiful sound tomorrow? Someone's coming. Let's hide. Oh. Maple's story is actually pretty story driven, but at the same time, it's a pretty grindy game that you can just stream and chill. I pressed the wrong button. Now I have to kill everybody. We belong in this forest. Soon we'll follow suit, whether we like it or not. Why are the flowers so sad? I get that the trees are close to dying. Fucking earth spirit. Holy shit. Alright, there we go. The leaf pipe thrives in the moonlight. It grows in the highest place in the bright forest. Passing spirit. The moonlight, the highest place in the bright forest. There's something here. Better go and tell the little spirit. Hi. After calming down the little spirit, I explained what I heard from the whispering flower. Now, how many digits is that? How much EXP is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, it's 7 million. Sniff. The highest place in the bright forest. The moonlight. Docks. Ah, the spot closest to the moonlight. The leaf pipe. The leaf pipe was always surrounded by moonlight. Then maybe... we'd better move it to where it can get the most moonlight. Ah, of course, it'll be difficult to move the whole leaf pipe. Let me check the seeds. Oh, thank Mother Nature, its seed pouches aren't completely dry. We still have hope. Let's gather the seed from the withered leaf pipe and plant them where they can get the most moonlight. Alright, let's revive the leaf pipe. Let's go. Automatically teleport me to the place. Let's gather the seed from the fucking... let's plant them where they can get the most moonlight. What am I doing to the... Bro. I can't jump, right? What the hell am I doing? We have planted the seed. Please, Mother Nature. Let them grow into leaf pipes. Whoa, a leaf pipe. It's back? The leaf pipe is back. Oh my god, the dialogues are bugged. We were right about needing the moonlight. The moonlight revived the leaf pipe. It wasn't the sunlight or the starlight, no. It's making sweet sounds. I'm glad, so glad. Not all hope is lost. It's literally playing a key. I'm hopeful that things can go back to normal. Oh, I wonder if this has affected the spirit tree. I want to go see it. The wind spirit, please take us to the spirit tree. Sure thing. Faster than the wind, lighter than the wind. Let's zoom. Here we are. I have to go somewhere where the wind blows. But don't worry. I'll come whenever you need my help. I think I'll play Genshin at 9:30 then. Ah, he left. He's so unpredictable. Oh well. We'll have to find the next natural thing to revive on our own. Even though the leaf pipe is back to life, the tree isn't. Spirit tree, hang on. We'll return you to your former glory. I cheered up the disheartened little spirit. Thank you. We've just begun. I shouldn't let this get to me. Oh god, that's a lot of people. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. What? Okay. Quick stock. The low 271 Viper. Quick stock. 226 Blade Master. Huh. Aren't you supposed to... oh god. 264, 267. Yeah, all of them are high level people. And there's 226 Soul Master. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Shoyun, let's go find the next natural object. The next destination is in deep forest. Let's go that way. Give me a direction, I hecking love Korean games and their tendency to make people go crazy with huge numbers. From this point forward, we need help from the tree spirit who knows this forest like the back of their hand. They used to take me to where the Stockholm is. They're usually congregating somewhere around here. It's that cluster of light again. It led me to this little spirit. If I follow it... Shoyun, what is it? I asked the little spirit to follow the cluster of light. Sure. I don't know where the tree spirit are right now anyway. The cluster of light has split into two. What do we do? We'll have to scatter and look separately. I agree. Alright, let's scatter. Which path do you choose? I'll go up. Okay then. Then you check the upper path. We'll come back here if we find tree spirit. Even if we lose our way, we can always follow this cluster of light back here. Eh. I don't see any tree spirit. I'd better go back. I'm feeling weak all of a sudden. We got you, strangers. But also so cute. You're the one, aren't you? Release our kind. Where are you going to take them? We saw you also took our friend, little spirit. Give them back, or cannot move la. Bah. Oh, the little spirit just saw a flashbang. Grown, we're finally here. But what is happening? Where are the tree spirits? I should tell the little spirit about what just happened. Phew, but it looks like the tree spirit really hate you. Maybe your odd appearance surprises them. What now? Now explain how they think we took away one of your friends. Ah, one of the tree spirits missing. What could it be? Did something bad happen here? I hope it's fine. The sound of wind whistling can be heard somewhere. I just saw the tree spirit ran away from his group. Oh, wind spirit came back. I wonder what's wrong or what it's doing all alone. What is it talking about? Let's ask the wind spirit for the details. What is the tree spirit doing? Is it playing hide and seek? Come. The tree spirit was separated from its group somewhere deep inside the forest. Somewhere in the deep forest, nobody knows where. Deep in the forest. I swear, man, they put the dialogues in this particular area. It's like, bruh. Meanwhile, 80 levels ago, someone's family got killed. It all looks the same. The wind spirit left with the wind after leaving those words. Seems like one of the tree spirits went missing, but nobody knows where it went. I suggested looking for the tree spirit in the deep forest. Yes, you're right. It'll be best to look for the lost tree spirit. If it becomes corrupted by evil energy alone. Yeah, let's roam around the deep forest to find the tree spirit. Seriously? This storyline is much more lighthearted compared to messed up things in some boss's castle. In some lion's castle. This one says, "Oh, let's save the tree. Let's unite the spirits." Meanwhile, somewhere in Elnath, I killed my own family, and it's their fault. They did. Oh fuck. Oh, okay. Someone's doing questing here. Alright, there we go. We should be fine. Also, I saw that freaking player's damage. What do you do? It's not 900 million just now. Jesus. Hold up. Lost spirit could be somewhere in the deep forest. Go to the right of the deep forest and search Cloud Forest and Lightning Cloud. So around this area then. Wait, did they die instantly? Only some of them. Alright, nice. 5 damage. Bro, you serious? It's becoming weak due to the corruption, but it hasn't lost itself just yet. Okay, it is dark. Well, never mind. They got corrupted so hard, they turned into another color. It's still fine. But it might become violent like the nearby spirit soon. It's been away from the group too long. We still have hope. Let's hurry up and take them back to the group. I better take this lost spirit home as quickly as I can. I can't let him be further tainted by evil energy. I'm going to protect him from the violent spirit around us and take him home safely. Oh, I gotta kill everybody, eh? Can I open the map at least? Stranger, release our kind, or... That's not important right now. Look at him. We have to do something. That was close. What was he doing alone? Where is his pack? I explained how we're restoring the natural objects to revive the spirit tree. That's how the leaf pipe at the bright forest was restored. So how is the stock harp doing? Where is it now? Such futile effort. Oh wow, alright. The tree spirit is filled with evil energy. You cannot recover it, even with the power of us tree spirits. No. When the leaf pipe was revived, the spirit tree, you can't turn back what was already turned evil. Look at those violent spirits. They've lost themselves and attack other spirits. They've lost their minds. You know that well. Stop doing stupid stuff and get back to safety. The spirit tree has met its end. That's how it is. And you, stranger, stop messing around in the forest and get out of here. Heed this warning well. This is your last warning. A bit of gratitude for returning our friend. Let's step back for now. Option, start. The other option, do it later. Oh no, here's gonna be Sag saying that, oh man, I thought the tree spirit would be happy to help out. Unfortunate. They're the ones who love the tree spirit the most. How could they say such cruel things? No, I was just about to get my hopes up. Sniffle. I wasn't going to cry again, but... Can't stop my tears from falling. There's that cluster of light again. It's pointing somewhere. But in that direction. Little spirit, let's follow that light. I think it's trying to show us something. Oh shit. The tree spirits have been very angry. You'd better be careful. They're scary. Ugh. Shut up. This is where the light ends. This is where we found the lost tree spirit. Maybe it was doing something here? Ah, I can see a path between the trees. Yeah, this way. Let's follow the little spirit between the trees. Something might come out. This place seems darker than I thought. Ah, there. Is that? It's stock harp, but it's withered just like the leaf pipe. But something has changed. Usually stock harps grow here. The starry place. That's what the tree spirit called this place. But it's too dark to be starry. Something doesn't make sense. I don't remember seeing that big tree the last time I was here. Besides, I keep seeing something moving. Rustling, rustling, growing, growing, this tree wanders in search of sounds. Shut the fuck. I mean, oh, wind spirit. It's greedy for them. Ah, wind spirit. Do you know something about this tree? That tree blocking the starlight loves loud sounds. Oh, then maybe... Bye now. He left. Again. Never have I been so disappointed. Maybe if we make a big noise from the opposite side, the tree might change direction of its growth. What can we make a big noise with? Yeah. Screams from the poison spirit should be enough. Okay. Alright. Screams from the poison spirits. Damn. I need to drink to that. Can you go collect the item called Fatal Screams? What the fuck? From Spirits of Deadly Poison, Shoyin. I need 50, I think 50 of them should be enough. I hope that it has an effect. Yes! Pick up the screams of the people! Of course! That sounds like a good idea. Oh wait, does it drop from here or does it drop from somewhere else? Who do I kill? Spirit of Deadly Poison? Oh, it's beyond. So the monsters here are actually kind of pointless. Alright. Let me hear your screams. Oh my god, they have a high drop rate, thank god. I can actually finish this really fast. However, I'm curious, what's the name of the next monster? I fucking knew it. Alright, something tells me it's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to collect 50 more from Spirit of Explosions. Oh, totem. 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 How much XP do they give anyway? Considering that they're actually slightly higher level. 474k! Huh? Was it always that low? Bro, where am I? Huh? Eh? Huh? What the hell? Okay, now the drop rate for the particular item is actually dog shit now. Oh, what's going on here? Is it time? It's time. That should be enough. What the? Drop rate doko? A monster has been added to your collection. What? Yo, the probability of that is 1 in 3,000. Alright, I got lucky. Awesome. You brought fatal screams! Damn. Alright, let me place them in the opposite direction in which the tree grows. Ah, it's not working. Fatal screams aren't enough. Holy shit. If fatal screams weren't enough, okay, how about we try it with the screams from the exploding spirit? Can you go collect explosive screams from Spirit of Explosion? I think 50 of them should be enough. An explosive scream should be enough to change direction. Oh my god, what am I reading right now? It's just crazy. Ah, someone's here. No one's here? Alright, there's no one here. Alright, perfect. Let's fast clear them and then alright, like this should be enough. Right? No, it's not. Actually, no, it's not. What? They have a shit drop rate. What is... Football. 7. Okay. That's gonna take a while. I'm gonna have to be patient. There we go. The guy tells me to go to Moras. And Moras is that? Is it a... Yeah, it's another city. Yep. Yep, it's another city. Yep, sounds about right. Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting. Aw, it missed? Okay. Done. It's time. I am finally free. Time to finish the story. Well, one part of this whole thing, actually. You brought the explosive screams. Alright, let me place them on the opposite side of the tree. Good. The tree's direction has changed. Once the starlight is cast, we can finally... What have you done? Stop! Ah! That loud noise scared the tree spirit away. I told you to leave. What are you still doing here? Stranger, were you lying to us when you said you weren't? We were only trying to revive the stock carp. Now that there's nothing to block out the stars, it'll come back to life. It still looks wilted to me. Stranger. You ignored our last warning. Get ready to die? No, guys. Look, the stock harp is coming back to life. Huh, it's playing its beautiful music again. I heard nothing. Thank you for saving me before. Although I didn't come here to say thanks. Something seemed dangerous. Even though I would have saved you, even if that even though I would have saved you, even if that didn't come back alive. What the hell am I reading? You have a pure energy. I hope everyone has their eyes open by now. Everyone may look angry, but in truth, they're in denial of a deep sorrow. We've tried hard. It is our job to take care of the trees. Take care of the tree. We're everything the spirit tree has. But as we continue to fail and fail, we felt feeble and useless, losing hope. We even began to think that our efforts have all been tormenting the spirit tree. That's why everyone closed their hearts. But I'm not asking you to understand my friends and their awful behavior. I'm rambling on, but I just wanted to say sorry on behalf of everyone. I can tell that you're not the same as the sinister strangers who roamed the forest before. I will make sure to tell my friends that as well. The lost tree spirit spoke of a sinister stranger from before. There was a visitor who went by here before. Oh my god. Perhaps it would be best to listen to more details from the lost tree spirit. Everything that happened in the forest occurred after that person passed by. There must be a clue here. I asked about the sinister stranger. Are you bothered by him? Alright, I'll tell you what happened, even though I hate remembering it. Everything was quiet that day, even the wind was calm. We tree spirits have been taking care of the tree like we usually do. Then suddenly we felt a sinister energy in the air. It was calm, yet powerful. Instinctively, we took cover and watched with bated breath as the scene played out in front of us. Everything? To everything. Trees, flowers, plants, rocks morphed into something completely different. When they were touched by the stranger's energy, all he did was brush by them, and soon the entire forest. I think someone else was behind him, but I'm not so sure. Anyway, that's all we saw. Oh, talking about that day is giving me a headache. I think I'm done. Yep. All right, moving to Genshin. That's a good progress on the main quest line, but hey, the next quest line is going to be like level 235 or something, which is way too far away. All right, I'm moving to Genshin. let me just turn this off. For now, I'm thinking of clearing up a few quest lines. It's either the world quest or just the event quest itself. I think I'm gonna go with both of them. Screw it. The audio's fine, right? Yeah. Oh, never mind. There we go. Fixed it. Oh boy.
Moon rises. Squall and fury.
My ear has been...
Quit following me.
So what kind of stuff am I'm going to do today? And yeah.
Quit following me. The wind rises. Just following orders. Too slow. Behold! Too slow. The wind rises.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
All right. Let's do her quest line. It's time. It's been way too long. I've delayed it for like 2.5 patches. Also, did it finally change? Oh hell yeah, let's go. I think I'll do it once. No, but I already got I don't have anyone to roll though. In the next banner is New Villette or Wrestling. I think it's time. Or I could just roll a few and then get it up to a few level for New Villette. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do just that. Oh. Well, shit.
You think I've got a sharp tongue?
How about you? It's a promising roll. It's kind of a promising roll. I'll give it a few shots. Just a few. Just two. Just 2 sets. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised.
I just...
Alright. Awesome. I promise only 2.
like it is.
I don't want to roll too
If
much.
someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Too slow.
That covers like 4. That's 4 pages, actually. You know what? I don't think it hurts. Then that's a guaranteed new billet. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I think I'm satisfied. What do you want? I'm just trying myself out on Zhongli's weapon. But anything aside from that, I don't think I think I wouldn't mind getting a new billet. So that's good. I think I have my pity set up for this guy. Now I'm just gonna work on this.
Quit following me.
Alright, next patch. Anyways.
Hyman's trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list? Oh, what a mouth-watering smell.
Bro, you save up for 3
I
updates?
don't aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some.
Daddy? I already have dad. I just want daddy's weapon.
We can still add it to the list.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon. Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
So you two are still hanging out together. Dia, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard, not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends. The Homayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
I told Dia to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dia wasn't around.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming. Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping.
That's how you pronounce
the
it?
master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
Wait, wait, you silenced the D on brigade? No, must have misheard it. About 25k Primo Gems? That's worth like 150 something.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dia. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
What? She said they'll treat you to the best dishes. I can't believe you can still refuse that.
But wait. Didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today, when you leave?
I'll be honest, when I first wanted to change the game to Japanese, I changed my mind because I actually heard New Villette in Japanese. Sure, it's okay, but it didn't fit.
There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
I'm good. I'm just gonna stick to English.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
Oh.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like I feel like something is off about you lately. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid. Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. I wouldn't pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
Oh, looks like Dunyarzad was onto something.
You're too perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide anything from you. I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries, Knowing too much only leads to more trouble. Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme. Everything operates on a completely different set of rules.
I like her mercenary life. It's basically just whoever paid more, I'll pay double. Who was the agent? Which one of you is paid?
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends, and I can only support you if I understand what's bothering you.
My lady, you're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya? Alright, I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This isn't exactly the best place for a discussion. Okay, let's talk here. Just try not to draw any extra attention. As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me, just going around looking for jobs to earn some mora. My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but every member is loyal and brave. However, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relics.
Deshret's Relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
Who's Al-Amar?
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Wait, oh, so that's how it's pronounced. Al-Akmar. and I reckon I pressed that guy's name because it sounded like a less likely option for King Deshret, and I got it. Huh.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule?
Ah,
Yeah,
those
they
people.
weren't
Okay, I
friendly
remember
at
now.
all.
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dakan al-Akmar.
Dakan?
I think it means beard or something. Believe me, it's a really stupid name. I found it insufferable for years. Anyway, the real issue is that Dakan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Say what now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. But what did they do?
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yep, the scenes tend to be quite gruesome too. They strip the victims of all their valuables before murdering them.
Oh well, gosh darn.
Not only have they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens, but other mercenary brigades as well.
That's beyond terrible. They won't even spare their own kind.
I don't know how Deshret's Relic sees it. All I do know is that Dakan al-Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years. If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target. I just wish I knew what's driven him to do this.
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible things?
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Instead of doing anything useful, he spent most of his time drinking and chasing after women. Of course, the other brigade members were just like him. Their ruckus would go on night after night.
Sounds like a nightmare.
What about your mother? Did she ever step in to stop them?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
I'm sorry, Dia. I didn't know.
It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? I was the result of one of those encounters with some random person.
Bro,
He told me
what?
that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case, she never came to see me. He'd say, You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad. But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade. The one thing I do remember is that he used to tell me stories, but the problem was that he had terrible taste. He only knew a few stories, and even those tended to be pretty stale. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest, or stories of mercenaries rescuing princesses from rebel armies.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time around, but after about 20 repeats, they started to get a little dull.
Oh
He seemed to think
no.
those stories were the best things ever, though. He was so into them that he'd call the whole brigade over and make them perform the whole thing as a play. Even the toys he gave me would all be story props. I'd get helmets, shields, and toy swords.
She was an
It
accident.
was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him than they ever were for me.
Her father just straight up, her father just straight up hooked up with other girls, and all of a sudden Dia spawned out of nowhere and just be like, oh shit. Well, that's a mistake.
What an interesting guy.
No, he is not. That is such a badly timed. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish. That was something I could just shrug off. I had no reason to despise him until I grew up and learned the true face of Deshret's relics for myself. Looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. They not only accepted such heinous acts, they would even openly boast about them.
For 4.1 you can gain about 100 wishes, according to the leaks. So what? Should I roll everything into Zhongli's weapon? Fuck it.
No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken down. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good. I'm not invested
Not worth it?
in any bitter
Alright then.
feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me.
Oh, but now that I think about it, okay, you know what? For the next version, I want to see, since there will be two characters, right? New Villette and Risley. There's one thing I want to see is Risley. I'll see his character and his kit, because so far I like his fighting animation compared to New Villette. But I like his character more. So far, New Villette's character is much more interesting. Okay, continue.
Yeah, I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports concern violent incidents, but there's also some talk of smuggling.
I see. But isn't this investigation incredibly dangerous?
Yeah. The guy with a unique name, with a pronunciation called Risley.
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible for those who care about you not to worry.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have valid concerns.
Huh? But there's no need for you to get caught up in this mess, too.
Well, she's super tough, so if she went into the desert with you, then Paimon bets the problem will be solved in no time.
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took her along to help. I'll wait for news from you in the city until then. Please, stay safe.
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady. All right, then let's get moving. Our first stop will be Caravan Rebot, where we can catch up a bit with my fellow mercs.
Lion's blood. Manticora. Let's go.
Please be careful. I'll stay in the city and wait for news from you. Just don't do anything reckless, all right?
She said don't do anything reckless, right? She did say that. Yeah, she did say that. Yep.
Rain outlines your fate.
Really?
Witness the power of the rock.
Nope. That little laser just now could have actually killed me. But yeah, anyway, yeah, Risley. I wanted to give it a shot, trying to check this guy out. Let's see how he acts as a character, and if I like him, sure. But I like his fighting animation more than compared to Nuvalet. Unless there's a proper gameplay of that freaking altar guy, then sure, I'll take it.
Hey, Dia, you're back. Are these two friends of yours?
I trust Dia with my life.
Oh, so you've already become like one of us then? Well, that's good to know. Anyway, since we've got newcomers, let me fill you in on what Dakan al-Ahmar has been up to lately. They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets. They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Just like Hazel, a physical mage. Yeah. I saw his fighting style. He's the type to fist. Sorry, he's the type to fight people with his fist. And I genuinely like that, considering that I have a Hazel. You know what? Oh my god. The dilemma is real. I'll choose when the time comes.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own. And it sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market. A portion of their profit is immediately exchanged for more food and weaponry to be used in their next violent operation.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so desperate for Mora. A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. We were able to learn a few things from the exchange. Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it'd probably be more accurate to say that they're experiencing an internal power struggle.
Wait, a power struggle?
You heard me right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics.
Sorry, what? The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of the Deshret relics. What?
If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between
So it's a civil war
brigades within the relics. That's the only plausible explanation we have. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps. Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as Dakan al-Ahmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
Sounds mighty strange to me too. Harun, you can leave the rest of the investigation to us. Gotta say though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole undercover mission during the few days I was gone. Sounds like you were really putting your necks on the line, no?
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are. The Khan al-Ahmar is your father's crew after all.
What he said. Besides, Dia, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined? What we did is nothing compared to your experiences.
Yeah. And while they went to talk with Dakan al-Ahmar, I took a look at the last camp they attacked. Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. there was nothing of value left in the camp.
Everyone's dead.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf. You're here too.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Rebat. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from her. Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also rest easy.
Hey, what about Paimon? Feel anything special?
Oh, you're also planning to tag along with them?
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's most important guide. Wherever she goes, Paimon will follow.
Oh, in that case, then you'd better take care of her too, Dia.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
Don't worry about her. She may look tiny and helpless, but she's been through just as many battles as the traveler here. Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that alone would still make her quite formidable.
I had no idea. I guess I shouldn't judge by appearances.
Oh, one other thing, Dia. When you're free, why don't you update the deputy about your upcoming schedule? We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but everyone only came to see the Flame Mane. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough, unkempt guys. The deputy put a lot of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing. Only a few people chose to stay, and that really got to him.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time. I left in a hurry, and I couldn't make it back in time for the event.
Gotta admit, I can understand their disappointment, though. You're our brigade's main selling point, after all. Now, if only the deputy could figure out a way to bring a few more smoking hot members into our ranks.
Hisham?
Keep dreaming. Remember the last time I invited a couple gals into the brigade? You all just froze up with your mouths gaping like a bunch of scarecrows. The awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on them. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that, they both told me they were too uncomfortable to stick around.
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that, and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right. We can tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything right now.
Are they always like this?
More or less. There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries. We're used to just speaking our minds. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put an end to it, then you just challenge them to a fight. But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things come up is better than keeping everything bottled up, never talking about it. That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can never do that when I'm with the Homayanis. Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Holloff? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. I drew up a map. Right here is the spot. There you'll find the
Wow, the transition is clean.
Getting rid of Dakan al-Akhmar's looted goods. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening. They'll have no idea what hit them.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
Will do. You stay safe, dear.
It's time to beat them up far away, lah. What the fuck? I think I can go. Okay, for the weapon rolls, I can go with the free 10. I can go with the free 10 roll. But considering how the next version actually gave me like 100+ rolls, then I might actually consider trying to build up the pity for this one by the time the version comes out. I've decided it's New Villette. It's still New Villette.
Let's find a spot to hide and bide our time.
I like mineral water.
It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another, so let's all be careful.
No need to worry. She knows her way around a fight.
I'm not worried about that. What I meant is that we probably shouldn't go too hard on the enemy. After all, we still need to get information out of them. Ah, here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react and end this quickly.
Is it time? I can demo her? I can demo her. GG's. Alright, never mind. This is the wrong freaking lineup. Oh my god. Such a long cooldown. 2, 3.
Let's get it on.
Hiya.
You're the Flame Main.
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right, time for a little talk. Are you buddies with Dakana Lakmar now? Tell me, what are they after?
Come on, who sent you?
You know the code of being a mercenary just like everyone else. The first rule is to never divulge key information about our employer. What makes you think I'd talk?
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes? You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
Whoa!
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way or the painful way. 2 seconds.
I'll save you the trouble.
Dude.
Huh? Are you crazy?
Hey, yo, what the fuck? My man.
He tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies. I definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound wasn't too deep, and he just passed out from the pain.
But why would he be so extreme?
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercenaries to talk just by threatening them. I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to deny us some intel.
Oh my god, I will not give you information. I will bite my own tongue. Hak too. And then he proceeds to, well, that.
Well, he's out cold for now. We could wait for him to wake up, but maybe it's not a good idea to interrogate him any further. What should we do?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again after that. He might just hurt himself again if we start asking. There are lots of goods around here. Let's search the area. Maybe we'll be able to find something. I'm really sorry.
Satar is not gravely injured and will probably wake up soon. It should be okay to leave him here for a little while. There are some weapons in the boxes, as well as a bunch of medicine and bandages. It seems that the Khan al-Akmar is really up to no good. There are a lot of daily necessities like food and water in the boxes. It doesn't seem like there's anything noteworthy. Another clue? Huh. Bucket. Bags, sorry. It's bags.
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names on it. Maybe it's a record of something.
Let me take a look. If this really is a merchant caravan, they should have a record of their transactions. Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti. All familiar names. Dakana Lakmar has been trading for a hefty supply of food, weapons, and medicine. It seems that in the past, they used to receive some canned knowledge as well. This caravan is just one link in their logistics chain. Once in the rainforest, the caravan will exchange the looted goods for Mora, and the funds will then be passed to a specific person. That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary goods, which will then be brought right back to Dakana Lakmar. Wait, why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
No value?
Yeah, every transaction before the last one was marked with an exact amount of Mora, but the final one, where they paid for everything to be brought back to the desert, was simply marked as delivered. Perhaps. But they couldn't have known how much they would make off selling the loot. Do they not care about profit margins at all? Anyway, the next part's the records of the goods themselves. There are a lot of entries. Everything was probably sourced from the rainforest. Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazamon Homayani?
Homayani? You mean Dunyarzad's family?
Oh? Oh, what's this?
Could it just be another family with the same last name?
I'd be surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Shazamon Homayani is Dunyarzad's father, and the head of the Homayani family.
Oh?
Just what the heck is going on here?
A father? Daddy? Let's analyze the situation first.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll consider what we found and not jump to conclusions just yet. But what this piece of paper confirms is that the Homayani family has been providing goods to Dakana Lakmar.
What if the Homayanis have been kept in the dark and don't know they've been trading with Dakana Akhmar?
That's a possibility, but if that was the case, why is this caravan specifically named Shazamon as their person of contact? They could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Rebot or Port Ormos. Yeah, funding violence and looting. The brigade gets the goods, and he is paid the proceeds from the sale of the loot.
But why would he do something like this? It's not like the Homayanis are in need of money.
I honestly have no idea. I've been to their estate many times, and I've never noticed anything suspicious. The only potentially large expenditure I could think of would be the treatment costs for Dunyarzad's Elazar. Maybe they borrowed a lot of Mora in the past? But that's still just a speculation. I don't think the Master would stoop so low to make Mora. You're probably right. I know my lady's personality, and she wouldn't deliberately keep something like this from us.
But what should we do now? All we found is just another mystery.
If you ask me, we already have no choice but to confront her about this. I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. I still have faith in the Homayanis. Let's go find my lady.
The Homayanis.
We'll tell her everything and see if she's willing to lend us her support. If we're lucky, we can not only figure out the mystery of this paper, but also follow the trail of breadcrumbs to the people responsible at Dakana Lakmar.
Dia, are you sure this is the best decision? What if instead of getting the help we need, we just end up revealing everything we've discovered to the enemy?
I've considered that possibility. But even still, I want to tell her what we found. I think I owe her that much. True friendship is built on trust. She showed genuine concern for me when we first brought up the topic. I can't repay her kindness with doubt and suspicion. That's not how I deal with people.
You're right. Paimon wants to trust Dunyarzad too.
Yeah. Let's pay another visit to Sumeru City.
This might just be an hour and a half quest line. Should be fine. Considering the speed of the progress.
We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back a lot sooner than I expected. You mustn't have run into any trouble then. Well, how did it go? What did you come up with?
Actually, we're still investigating. It's just that we've discovered something strange.
I see. The clues you found have led you back here, in the city?
Something like that. Yeah.
You all look a little dispirited. Whatever you found must not have been very encouraging after all. Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe I'll be able to say something to cheer you up?
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father or anything like that. How should I put this?
So something is wrong. Even the Traveler and Paimon have been uncharacteristically quiet. On any other day, Paimon would have already waved to me with a smile and shouted, "Dunyarzad, we're back!" So tell me, what happened?
Damn, Dunyarzad knows us way too well.
Well?
My lady, please prepare yourself for what we're going to tell you next. It concerns the Master.
The Master? You mean my father? Okay, I understand. Don't worry about me. I'll listen as attentively as I can. My father has been supplying goods to Dakan al-Akmar?
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us as it does to you. I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade like them. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean you feel the same way, Dunyarzad?
Thank you for sharing all this information with me. Since you've told me everything you know, I should also tell you about some doubts that I've been harboring for quite a while. In the past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me so that I wouldn't run away and get lost. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30. Why did my father go out of his way to hire Dia?
About that. Well, the Homayanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing Beasts. Later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that I should stick around to become one of his bodyguards. He offered me a pile of Mora, so I just signed on.
Well, but that didn't really answer my question. Just think about it. Why did my father specifically reach out to the Blazing Beasts?
Maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended us. I've never given it too much thought. I think I get what you're saying. You'd think none of this was a coincidence.
Precisely. At first glance, nothing seems strange or out of place. But there are many parts of the story that don't actually make any sense. If my father had always been in contact with Dakan al-Akmar, then it would make sense for him to bring Dia into our house.
You mean the goal all along was to get Dia to be your bodyguard?
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my father a long time ago. He has no control over my life anymore.
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you knowing.
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of this?
Sorry we put all of this on you so suddenly, Dunyarzad.
It's okay, Paimon. I should actually be thanking you. Regardless of his reasons, if my father has truly been funding a violent group of mercenaries, then it's my duty to bring him back to reason.
But is that really the right thing to do? My father has committed many atrocities and deserves all the punishment that he has coming to him. I have zero sympathy for him. You may call me an ungrateful child, but my feelings will remain the same. However, the Homayani family has treated me with nothing but generosity and kindness. If we decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire Homayani family. I would be biting the hand that's fed me over all these years.
Tia.
Damn.
It's alright, Dia. If anyone were to ask, you could always just say that I'm the one who instructed you to get to the bottom of this.
You don't have to do that, my lady. I'm not conflicted because I'm afraid of taking responsibility. Besides, you're the one we should all be worried about right now.
Hey, it's still too early to give up hope. What was that thing about friendship again? Right, yeah, trust. You said that yourself, Dia. Besides, there's no point on getting all riled up before we've confirmed all the facts.
Thank you, everyone. That makes a lot of sense. I guess I should always remember the trust that I've placed in people. In which case, my lady, could you ask the master to come out and have a chat with us?
Sure thing. I also hope he'll be able to give us a logical explanation. Let's meet at the usual place then.
Usual place? Ah, right.
Where the hell am I supposed to go? What? Oh my god, whoops.
Too slow.
Swarm Fury!
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me to introduce these two. This is the Traveler, and next to her is her travel companion, Paimon.
Ah, yes, my daughter has mentioned them from time to time. It's a privilege to finally meet them in person. But we may skip all the pleasantries for now. What is the important matter you wish to discuss with me today?
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record to your attention. There's something on this record that we're all pretty curious about.
So, that's what you found? Huh. Seems like I can't keep everything from you much longer.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like an explanation.
Well, it's a long and difficult story. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. What I do know, though, Dia, is that the truth will bring you no solace. If anything, it will likely cause you a great amount of anguish.
Despair?
Wait, me?
Oh.
Yes, I understand perfectly why you came to see me. And I am touched by your collective commitment to do the right thing. But knowledge always comes at a price. And sometimes, as they say, ignorance is bliss. Your father, Kusela, and I both believed that. Of course, you have the right to seek and learn the truth, but I must warn you, the facts of this matter may reduce everything you've built for yourself into sand, blowing in the wind. If you must proceed, then Kusela's heartfelt efforts will also fade into the wind like a fleeting mirage.
His heartfelt efforts? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I follow. I've made it this far in life without a single drop of my father's support. I have my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish and fight for. None of these things have anything to do with him. I came here today to support you as the head of the Homayani family. No warning will change my stance on that.
I understand. Then let me tell you a little story. Our family once needed to take a trip to the desert when Dunyarzad was just a baby. Along the way, we were attacked by bandits. They had superior numbers and quickly overpowered our bodyguards. When all seemed lost, a group of passerby Eremites lent us their support. Those Eremites were Kusela's brigade, Dekhan al-Ahmar. Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. I was shocked. Why would Dekhan al-Ahmar go so far to save us and not spare the fellow Eremites? Kusela
that is interesting. Confusing.
with baby Dunyarzad. She was startled by his unfamiliar face and nearly started crying.
Really? I never knew.
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because he had a daughter about the same age.
Oh!
We started talking about our children, and I sensed that he was a devoted father. To repay his kindness, I hired his brigade to help out at our estate for a time, and offered everyone generous remuneration.
So, that's what happened.
It was many years before I saw him again. I almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door. The man I knew to be strong and healthy had been reduced to a shell of himself. He couldn't even walk anymore without his cane.
Oh my god.
So, what happened to him? He was perfectly fine when I left the brigade.
I'm not too sure myself. The only thing that didn't change was his cheery disposition. He said there was absolutely nothing to worry about and that he had gotten into a fight. That was all. He then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad, now that she had grown, would need a bodyguard of her own.
Oh.
At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particularly severe bout of her Elazar. There was no need for her to have a bodyguard when she could barely leave the house. But he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, it never hurts to be safe. How do you know a bodyguard won't come in handy one day? I was completely lost at first, until he recommended the Blazing Beasts, and in particular, a mercenary named Dia.
Oh.
So he was the one who recommended Dia to you.
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an evil group who would eventually corrupt every member in their ranks. He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his daughter from the vicious world of mercenary life. If Dia could stay in my house and keep working as a bodyguard, then gradually her affinity for the desert would decrease, and she'd be able to leave her previous life behind.
And that's why you offered her such generous compensation?
Yes, but not just because of that. From the moment that he asked me for that favor, I also began to see Dia as my own daughter.
Oh.
And that's also why I tried
That's
to
lovely.
persuade you to stay when you asked for permission to leave. I was willing to spend however much it took. Kusela saved my daughter and me all those years ago in the desert. I could never refuse him entrusting his daughter to me.
He was always like that, acting like he's oh so smart and self-righteous.
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dia's fees. I refused to take any mora from him, but he'd always send me funds anyway. Eventually, I just accepted them as a token of his gratitude. And that went on for a while until I received another letter from him a few years ago. The letter contained a request to help him buy food, weapons, medicine, and even explosive materials.
Okay.
Wait! Isn't that around the time that Decano Akhmar started becoming more aggressive?
That's right. When I started to hear some nasty rumors, I became wary. I wanted to meet him face to face to discuss things, but by then, he was no longer receptive to my requests to talk. If I had to guess, it's probably because he doesn't want to put Dia at risk.
But by that same token, he should have also stopped asking you for materials.
That thought occurred to me as well. I figured that he probably came to me for help because he had nobody else to turn to. After some deliberation, I decided to send him some food and medicine. I turned down all his requests for explosives and weaponry. I am aware that even such a reduced gesture of support could lead to others coming to harm, but I could not simply reject his plea for help. In the end, it probably was the wrong decision. I plugged my ears to the rumors and just chose a solution that made me feel least guilty about myself.
If you can, please tell me where he is now. None of the things he's doing right now make any sense if he's just trying to keep me from getting tangled up in his world. If all he wants to do is steer clear of me, then maybe he shouldn't have brought me into this world in the first place.
Oh no. Dia, please don't feel that way.
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions. Another way? I don't know. I knew him, and he was nothing more than a childish brute. I can't understand what's going through his head. But I guess you do have a point. We haven't uncovered the whole truth yet. We still need to figure out his exact actions and reasoning for these last few years.
I'll do my best to help. Of course, anything between the two of you would need to be resolved between you and him alone. I don't know Kusela's exact whereabouts. Outside of supplying his brigade with some goods, I tried my best to avoid getting involved any further with him. However, there's a man on the list named Jawed. He used to be a mercenary in the desert and is now a member of the Corps of 30. He's responsible for supplying weapons and liaising with the Dakan al-Akhmar's merchant caravan. I think he should know Kusela's whereabouts. I've heard that he likes to have a few drinks alone and enjoy the cool wind at night outside the tavern. Maybe you'll be able to find him there.
Understood. Thank you, sir. Then I guess this is bye for now, unless...
I'll stay and be with my father here. To be honest, I'm still a little dazed and haven't finished processing everything quite yet. My father has indeed done something wrong, but if I think about it, I'm also not sure if there was a right way to handle this problem. I feel like our only course of action is to turn everything we know over to the Corps of 30 and let them render judgment.
Yes. I am prepared to accept whatever verdict they choose. It's time to face my mistakes.
That's insane! Holy crap! This is some questline, of course. Genshin, they don't fail. The only one questline that I think is kind of boring is Nilu, and that's it. Hello, Jawad.
Huh? Who are you guys?
I know what you've been up to. Smuggling weapons to violent brigades in the desert while working for the Corps? Pretty bold, if you ask me.
Shh. Keep your voice down. How do you know all that? Come with me. We should take this elsewhere. I'll be happy to talk things over once we're somewhere private. This place should do. Alright. Back to my question. How did you all know about me?
What does it sound like, Jeslat?
Don't worry about that for now. You know what kind of punishment you'll face once we report you to the Corps, I assume.
Wait. There's no need to jump the gun. Let's talk this out. What are your terms?
So what's in it for you anyway, Mora?
Well, I was a little tight on money at the time, and Kusela took good care of me in the past. I weighed it in my mind, and I couldn't find a reason to turn the opportunity down. I wouldn't only be helping my benefactor, but I could also make some quick Mora.
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating Dakan al-Akhmar, and we're gonna put an end to their operations. If you provide some help for us, then we might just put in a good word later to reduce the terms of your punishment.
Hey, why don't we discuss this a little first? Listen, I made quite a bit of Mora from my last run. Just give me a number, and I'm sure we can...
Shut it. My patience is running out. You should know when a mercenary is after something other than money.
All right, sheesh. But you gotta promise you'll put in some nice words for me later. They're always on the move. Here's the spot they were at the last time I made my delivery to the desert. Feel free to go have a look. I'm just telling you though, it's not on me if they're not there anymore.
Sure. And then you can forget about any nice words from us.
Hey, come on. Now you're just being unreasonable.
Really? And how do I know you're not leading us straight into a trap? Don't forget, you're the one with no bargaining chips.
All right, I get it. Why don't you go take a look, and if they're not there anymore, I'll try to figure out something else for y'all.
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you, try to stick around the city until we get back. You don't want us to call the folks from the Corps and have them drag you back to the city.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
Wow, I am sleepy. Hell, oh my god. But I must finish this. It got so interesting.
Seems like we're in luck. That should be their camp right up ahead. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves. I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him to get out here.
Tia, why are you here?
Who's alive?
Oh.
Haven't you all done enough?
Oh, so are you also here to stop us?
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
Whoops, that is not official. This is official.
Let's get it on.
Oh, she's so strong.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore. Did you understand a single word I just said? Or do I need to bash your skull in some more?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dia, the boss can't come out and see you anymore. He died a long time ago.
Oh.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What happened to him?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting up?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
Let me start from the beginning. Dia, do you know how the head of the Relics maintained order internally?
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. They called it a person's record. Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced, every person in Deshret's Relics were forced to leave a record of themselves at headquarters. Whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit, the record served both as a symbol of loyalty and the perfect material for blackmail. That's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tikriti, and all the boys who grew up with Dia and ended up joining our ranks. But you, Dia, you were never asked to provide a record, were you?
I never even knew this was a requirement.
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's Relics who didn't know about it.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this organization's sinister rules. Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts. He said he'd take care of the dues we had to pay regularly to headquarters. But in the end, he was just an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up as a result.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what it took.
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't walk without a cane.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I didn't know about any of this, and I'd never seen him get injured or beaten.
Because you were too young at the time. How would you ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds from battle? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by a decade overnight. Even his hair went gray.
So, even the blazing beasts were...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp before you ever left the desert.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going to get beaten again. I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need, since the Khan al-Ahmar would soon be no more. His words made no sense to me, but that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through
Oh
headquarters
my
and
god.
razed everyone's records to ash.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our ranks, but from the other brigades as well. But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew exactly what had happened.
The boss can't have just died for nothing. Those heartless jerks at headquarters took him from us.
From that point on, the sole purpose of the Khan al-Ahmar became revenge. The big fire that boss started was quite a blow to headquarters' strength. It's given us the opportunity to launch our attack. Even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge through to the very end. There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. Some fled to other brigades, and others escaped to the rainforest. But we won't let any of them escape our wrath. They'll all pay for what they've done.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. To keep going, we need an enormous amount of supplies. From food and medicine to weaponry and explosives. All we can do is exchange our loot from Mora, and then use that to get supplies. We forged Boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friends. Thankfully, many people were willing to come to our aid. We were also able to attract many mercenaries who shared our goal. We've endured unspeakable pain to win many impossible battles. Deshret's relics have become weaker and weaker, and now we finally have an opportunity to directly strike their headquarters.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. We do not deserve the freedom that the boss won for us with his life. Boss always loved his old-fashioned hero stories. Those tales about sacrificing yourself to save the world, we used to always laugh at him for it. But in the end, he really went and lived those stories out himself. As for me, I never considered myself a hero. We're all the lowest of the low. We have no right to even imagine such an existence. But maybe those hero stories he liked foreshadowed everything that was to come. The spirit of the hero touched all those he had saved, and more people joined his cause. Maybe we were all just acting along with the play in the beginning. But as we acted the parts and recited the lines, we were drawn in. And now, we want to see the story through to the end. I'm sorry, Dia. I know you always found us insufferable ever since you were young. Just think of this as a madman ranting.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dia? You want to go with him?
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not bad people. It's just that some situations get so bad that it's difficult to tell good from evil. All I know is that Deshret's relics must be destroyed. Furthermore, I want to go see the place for myself. I want to know if my father is still there. I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on my own.
Yeah, Paimon feels like we'd only regret it if we don't see this through to the end.
Thank you. We'll be a lot stronger together with you.
I bet Boss would lose his mind if he ever knew you'd join us at the very last moment like this.
Considering all the losses and injuries we sustained, we can't afford to turn down someone as powerful as you.
He can think whatever he wants. But the fact is, I owe him this much.
Oh my god, that is far away. How far is that? I was just at the camp. Bro, they march 7 billion kilometers. Oh my god, there's a cliff. This portal is useless, that's for sure. Gonna have to take this one. Bruh, I'm enjoying this. It's been a while.
Quit following me.
Ever since the end of the semester, I felt freedom. I may still have the remnants of all the works that I needed to do, but damn.
Quit following me. Swallow Fury. The wind rises. Too slow. Swallow Fury.
Is this the entrance? We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way here.
Almost at the finished. Almost at the end. And after that, taking a break. Tomorrow, do some quick work. Do another stream. But this time, it's gonna be a co-op.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect it to look like this on the inside.
They should all be holed up in here. Don't know how many people they've got left, though.
Who cares? We'll round up all of them.
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could still take us out.
Yeah, we'll know what they're really capable of once we've landed some hits on them. Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance with you here. I'll take the lead. I've been here once before.
Whoa. We're beating people up together.
Happy to oblige.
You are not well.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Look alive!
By royal decree.
Let's get it on!
Feeling lucky today?
Come on.
Oz revealed.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Lots off! Look alive!
I'll be back.
Allow me.
Let's get it on!
You won this one. This way, follow me. We're almost there.
What the fuck? That's how it sounds like? Here.
Wait, they went charging ahead without checking for any traps.
Well,
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this, seems we'll have to fight our way through.
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Go and take a look around. There could still be another way through. Let's go! We can't let the boss down!
Let's check if there's another way. The sooner we can make it through to help them, the better.
Let's see.
they just destroyed each other. Like, holy shit, Dehiel's Crossland is basically civil war.
I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked by something. Let's try our luck with that mechanism.
Destroying systems left and right, damaging everything. Destroying everything from inside. Destruction, just to protect a daughter. I just color hide in color, so in my Ah, like that. Gotcha.
Wind strike. Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
By royal
One with nature. Clouds high. Birds call.
Turret and refuge!
They're dead meat.
I had a feeling the S kit works like that. People got so used to yeah, I never played the, but I had a feeling her kit works like that. She can be a good replacement for Wanderer, and then just put this four element lineup, and you're good to go. Definitely not a. It's definitely not a good what you call it. Not a good Spiral Abyss lineup, that's for sure. Hmm? Ah, gotcha. All right. There's high wind outside.
Expecting anyone to make it through from the other side.
Gonna have to get a check once I'm done.
But as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all expectations.
Don't waste your breath. You have nowhere to run.
Run? Had I wanted to run, I would have fled 1,000 times already. I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation and ruin. Even now, my brothers and I still believe in one thing. The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory?
Let us draw our weapons! We will show them the true power King Deshret bestowed upon his followers. They are but two, while we hold within ourselves the entirety of the relic's glory.
It's time to fuck him up. You're dead.
Don't think that you can. You're just getting started. King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers.
I'm just alive!
Oz revealed!
The wind's rising.
Ow! Brothers! This is where we'll prove our faith.
Just wanna die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
Phantasmagoria!
Where do you think you go? But we'll meet again.
The golden slumber.
Yeah.
The commander has finally fallen.
Yeah. I had a feeling the reaction should be like that. Off-field elementalist, and then followed by some swirl, and then you get yourself some very explosive Dia. I still don't get it. How to like properly make that work though. I only know the element reaction, and that's it.
But they're still coming at us! This place is like a gladiator's ring. They just keep coming no matter how many we beat!
Yes, keep fighting! There's no need to fear, and no need to back down! This is our last stand!
When the next wave comes, try to draw away their attacks. I'm going to see if I can take out that high platform.
Get out of my way!
Come and face me, Michel! Ugh, so they've broken through the front as well.
Apologies, Lord Michal. They fight like absolute madmen. No matter how much we throw at them, they just keep coming for more.
Oh my god, okay.
So, it would seem like this is the end.
Time to pay for everything you've done, Michel.
You think I would give you that opportunity? I will be buried in the sand, alongside all the rest of our fading glory.
Hey, wait!
Oh, is it time? To become the cube?
We were too late.
It's over. There's no more need to fight. But if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride, then I'll give you all a good beating as well.
Hey, Dia! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Oh, you just died like that? What?
Let's go.
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
Fucking rats.
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's relics, and you still can't even tell who's made it all the way to your headquarters?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have?
Rats!
We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we supposed to figure out what you're after? Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kusela? Why would I know? It's not like I'm in charge or anything.
This is your last chance to talk.
Hey, I said I don't know anything. I'm just an average member here. I'm telling the truth. If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves? Who can remember every name and face with so many people coming in and out every day?
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to others, it wasn't even worth remembering. Where's the records room? Answer me!
It's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as you want. It's not like any of them still matter anyway.
I mean the old records room.
The old records room? You mean the one that got burned down? Kusela. Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy who could hardly walk. Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking about. He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away. and started a fire in the records room. He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
Stop wasting our time. Every one of us here is perfectly aware of what he had done. Tell me, where is the old records room?
It's just over there. Go see it for yourself if it means that much to you. There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of inferno. Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the others here to guard these guys. Spare them no mercy if they try anything.
Oh boy.
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire, right?
Tia.
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around. Maybe we can find something that's been left behind.
Is this a cane? It must be the one that Dia's father used.
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else has been left behind?
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh?
Oh.
Wait, isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dia has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dia, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dia, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad.
Ah! One last cringe. Holy shit! The whole story was shared with the council authority, which finally joined the investigating in the name of his own authority. Members of the Desert Relic were brought to justice, and the members of the Akamar turned themselves into the authorities. The cane that was once belonged to the Kusena was given to the Dia as a part of her inheritance. Dia was completely sent on the way back to Summer City. Oh my god, that's a wall of text.
What's this?
All on my mustache.
You remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money. And Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks. You looked super confused at the time,
God,
but
show
that
me
was an
it.
adorable thing to say.
What the hell? I need to check the VOD. How fast did I read? What the It was a wall of text, and I only have like what, 15 seconds to read through all of it? I'm so used to reading dialogues with emotions and all that, with voices.
These opportunities don't come by often. So today, Paimon's gonna treat you to a special crash course on Paimon's life philosophy.
By the way, I heard there's a baguette in Fontaine. I'm gonna have to purchase that and cook that before I close the stream.
Hey, come on! Paimon's not that stingy. Anyway, the point tummy. Junior Azad will also be here shortly. She's already heard that we're back.
Aw, thanks, you two. Honestly, this is very unlike me. I just had a lot on my mind on our way back, so I didn't know what to say. My chest was filled with all kinds of intense emotions. They just shook me even more than all the feelings we've shared during our previous adventures. But when everything came to an end, those emotions also vanished without a trace, and I was left feeling more empty than ever before. It was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me. Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. But perhaps to us, it's the most worthless thing of all.
Man, they're all connected. They're everything I like about it. Everything. Mondstadt has the freedom. I love the freedom. Leah has the freaking the culture, and as Asian, I love the culture. Sumeru mercenaries, paid agents, and that's my gimmick right there. Paid agents. Oh, and Fontaine. Fontaine is basically just a practice for drama. Practice to perform. And everything is a performance. And that's apparently my thing too. Anyway, gonna have to get baguette. I need to baguette, but I gotta finish this right in the fields first.
Idrisi and the others all used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. But when it came to avenging my father, there was no Mora to be made anywhere. My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Am I any different? Despite all my promises about never forgiving him and never trying to understand him, I still went to such lengths to find out the truth, and nearly even shed tears for his sake. We're hypocrites. All of us. Yeah, you're right. It's just a pity that we often only recognize our true feelings after it's already too late.
You're back! Are all of you alright?
Ah, there she is.
Yeah. Many people from the Corps of 30 came over, and I just wrapped up everything with my dad. All I can do now is wait for their verdict. Huh? Dia, you're looking quite down again.
Paimon will explain. A lot happened while we were gone.
Yeah, there's a lot of sagas going on.
I'm sorry. I really should have controlled my emotions better. I just...
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be told, I'm starting to feel a little guilty watching you cry like this.
Dia, your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't need to comfort me.
Hey, don't worry about me. If anything, this whole thing has finally shown me the difference between illusion and reality. My father probably thought that people could settle into new lives as long as they moved to a new environment. That thought has even crossed my mind a few times. It's like saying, what's wrong with adapting to a new life? However, there was always something deep within my mind that refused to accept it. This impulse brought me great turmoil, and even made me feel ashamed for turning my back on your father's kindness. But now that I consider it again, it all makes sense. The desert sands are a part of who I am, and I will never be able to lead a peaceful existence.
I understand how you feel.
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. As an example, I'm now thinking about taking on some small odd jobs. It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father and become a character in his play. Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not out for Mora. Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating? What about stopping by the Grand Bazaar again?
Right. You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
We'll come along too.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of me this entire time.
Ah, no, but it's not over yet. I need to. Dunya is such a wife energy. I love her. Same. She has waifu potential. All right. We're going through an intermission. A quick iklan advertisement. We're baguetting. But where? Here?
Quit following me.
We're gonna get some baguette. Oh my god, okay. So sanguinity. This is actually one of the name of the mechanics my OC or my class actually has in Wakfu. Sanguine. I don't know what it means actually. I still don't know what it means up until now. Let me do a quick Google check. Ah, alright. In literary, it's called blood red. Type of color. Dia is still one of the most aesthetically pleasing character design in Genshin, but of course she is hated due to her kit. A sanguine is blood or crimson or something of the sort. Yeah. It's something that is related to the color red. And apparently my character who is actually excel in blood manipulation has a skill called Sanguine Heart that increases HP. And to see this sanguinity made me realize that, oh my god. So now it makes sense. French. Me playing legal Hemomancer. Oh, okay. So there was a champion